I will go work out, man, but it's time to go fly. It's time. And it's raining. Shit. Happy New Year again. It's gonna be a lonely New Year. What's up with it? Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. Supposed to be working out, man, but it's too goddamn rainy. I guess I'll work out later. Let me zip up real quick, though. I appreciate it. Y'all go fly a sign real quick. So what I learned in this life, man, is that preparation is everything. You spend years preparing yourself. You spend time, a lot of time preparing yourself for life. Because life is not fair, man. And you gotta be prepared. Because like I said, man, life ain't fair at all. And if you're not prepared, man, you're not gonna be able to win at life. I remember when I was doing music a while back, and I had this trip going to LA to the ASCAP convention, right? Going to meet some celebrities and stuff. I was not prepared for that trip. I went out there with just beats. I was supposed to went out there with songs, copywritten, okay? And I didn't prepare myself very well before that trip, even though I had like a couple of months to prepare. I should have been at talent shows looking for talent. You feel what I'm saying? And I went there unprepared. I had beats. That's all I had, man. And let me tell you something. Those beats was not it. I should have went out there with somebody else's beats that sound better than mine. I should have just bought them and went out there. Beat selection. You feel what I'm saying? It was, oh, that's my beat. Yeah, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in any way you gotta like take a shortcut somewhere, do it, you know? But I was stupid back then. Now that I got older, I saw that I could have got talent and beats made by other people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make the beat. All I did was record the whole entire deal, you know? And that's all I did was record. That's it. Make sure it sounded good. Let the engineer do his job. He gonna put the delay and the reverb, and he gonna put it where it fit. You feel what I'm saying? And I could have went to LA prepared. But I went to LA unprepared. You feel me? So how you gonna win at life, bro? if you're not prepared properly. You know what I'm saying? You know you're not prepared and you still went anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna work out later, man. I hate seeing my face all puffy like this. It's still kind of puffy. It got better. It ain't like what it was. But we're gonna work out today. We're gonna come back though. We gotta fly a sign first. So being prepared, bro, is everything. It's like school, bro. Like you gotta be prepared with homework. And that's how you get prepared, man. Is doing homework and making sure it's turned in on time. You feel what I'm saying? You know, school ain't nothing but preparing you for the outside world later down the stretch, later in life. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, the reason why they struggle nowadays, man, especially because of the dating market, is because they're not prepared. You know? They're not prepared, man. If you ain't prepared, you're not gonna win. Simple as that. It's like boxing too, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gotta prepare himself. You gotta have a game plan on how to beat the other fighter. Or you're gonna lose, man. When Evander Holyfield fought Mike Tyson, he went in with a game plan and he was prepared physically, mentally, okay? He wasn't gonna beat Mike Tyson if he wasn't prepared, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Went in there and smothered Mike Tyson to death. That's what he did. He was fighting him up close. So Mike Tyson couldn't tee off. You know, they went in there with a game plan. You feel me? So it's like, if we're not prepared for life, man, we're just not gonna win. Simple as that. You know, that's with anything, bro. Acting, if you're not prepared, you're not gonna win at that. You're not gonna become a movie star. You feel what I'm saying? You're not gonna win at life if you're not prepared, man. Fuckers who are prepared, they win at life, bro. And they got happier lives and stuff. You feel me? They got happier lives. And the motherfuckers who are not prepared, they got miserable lives. You see what I'm saying? You know, so you gotta get yourself prepared for the outside world. A lot of us got lucky and had parents that really loved us and cared for us, man. That they prepared for us. I mean, they prepared us for the outside world. You feel what I'm saying? They prepared us for the outside world coming out of the womb, bro. At birth. See, that's a lucky motherfucker right there. What's up with it? Iron Mike Tyson, the sub 5. Yeah, we already know. He's already, yeah. You know, we already know Mike Tyson. That's the reason why he had to become champion of the world, you feel me? That's the reason why he became heavyweight champion. You know? Because he was sub 5. But Mike Tyson was well prepared too, man. When he was coming up, you know, he was always training, bro. He was preparing himself for the heavyweight division, man. And that's how he was getting all them knockouts, man, because he was well prepared. But what happened when Mike Tyson stopped being prepared? What happened when he started having sex before fights and not being disciplined? He started losing. Because the motherfucker wasn't prepared, bro. He wasn't prepared to fight Evander Holyfield. He was not prepared. You know what I'm saying? In the second fight, he still wasn't that prepared. You know what I'm saying? He bit the man's ear off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it is not a, it's all about preparation, man. If you ain't prepared in life, you're just not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? If I could go back in time with my music, I would have had artists, I would have had my shit mixed and mastered and copywritten in case motherfuckers want to get the itchy hand and steal my music. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how motherfuckers, they be stealing shit, man. And they'll leave you in poverty and everything. You know, music, people and artists inside the music industry, they love to steal your music, man. They'll bite off of it, and, you know, and take it from you. And then you won't be able to sue them because you didn't have your copyright on. Anything you put out there got to be copywritten. Anything. It has to be copywritten and protected. See what I'm saying? Copywritten and protected, because people love to steal shit. They love it. You're like, oh, I got my shit copywritten. You can't steal my shit. Preparation. Your shit ain't copywritten. Somebody steals it. You can't sue them. You know, I remember I used to put music out there that wasn't copywritten. Boy, that was stupid. Dumb dodo. Because I didn't know people very much. You know what I'm saying? And people love to steal. So even with inside the music industry, they're not going to bring you on board if they think the song is hot. They're going to try to steal it from you. See if I can get away. Steal it. It ain't really copyrighted. But they say, fuck it, that's more money in my pocket. He just a starving artist. They don't care about that. They'll leave you in poverty. You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm prepared and standing on my square, nobody can knock me off, man. A lot of guys are hurting in the music industry. I mean, a lot of guys are hurting in the date market because they're not prepared for the life. They're not prepared for life, man. They unprepared, bro. And when you're unprepared, you have a good chance of losing, basically, at everything that you do. You know? And then you gotta know yourself. You feel me? You gotta know yourself. Let me put on this. It's raining. You know? You gotta know yourself, man. If you don't know yourself, how can you win? You feel me? See, when I was younger, I didn't know. Fuck. You know, when I was younger, I didn't know that I wasn't that talented with the beats. I thought my shit was the shit. I didn't know I was that. I didn't know that I wasn't that talented with the lyrics. I didn't know. But now that I think back, I'm like, God damn, I was whack. I should have been paying for like good beats and stuff and paying for artists, you know what I'm saying? You get the beat, break it down in sections, right? Get the artist to come in, that's good. Let he or she put their talent over it, rap or sing or whatever, and then that's good. But if you in there making beats yourself, trying to write the lyrics yourself, you're just making everything harder on yourself. I didn't know that. You see, Diddy, he knew he wasn't talented, man. He knew he wasn't talented. That's why he was working through people. He didn't write a single beat. He didn't write a single lyric. You feel me? So, you gotta realize something, man. Being unprepared for life is the reason why a lot of guys are losing. I wish we had better parents, man. For some of you guys who had bad parents, I wish we had better parents. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't. We didn't have good parents. I didn't have good parents either, man. My parents were the worst parents in the world to be born into, man. Like the worst family in the world. The family that don't give a fuck about you. Those are the cards I was dealt with. So I was unprepared, man. And then I did martial arts, but my instructor, he was a low-key hater. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't catch a break anywhere. I couldn't catch a break. My face is still puffy a little bit. Yeah, it's still puffy, man. I don't know what's causing my face to puff up. Whatever, it's probably just fat, holiday fat. We're gonna work out after this. Because we're gonna be drinking tonight. Yes, sir. New Year's Eve. You know, the moments that I could have had a family, I wasn't prepared financially. You feel me? Preparation meets opportunity, man. Like, I could have had a family like a long time ago if I would just prepared myself financially, but I didn't. So now I'm here making up for lost time. You know, I'm chasing the bag. There's no telling when I'm gonna get it, but if I keep going, I'll get it. But it's like, you always stay prepared, bro. No matter what you do. Anything in life, bro. Be prepared. When you're going to school, you're preparing yourself. When you're chasing the bag, you're preparing yourself. You feel me? I don't care what it is. School, sports, lottery, doesn't matter. Preparation is key, man, to success, bro. Like I said, in the Holyfield, he would have never had beaten Mike Tyson if he wasn't prepared. The way that he beat Mike Tyson, because he was very prepared for him. Even though he was headbutting him and stuff like that, but you could tell that Holyfield went in there with a game plan. The key was to smother him and fight him up close. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. A lot of motherfuckers they were scared of Mike Tyson's punches, man. So they'll get knocked out just being scared. But Holyfield wasn't scared, man. Even though I think Holyfield was on some enhancements, because Mike Tyson hit him with an uppercut, he didn't go nowhere. I'm like, God damn it. Mike Tyson hit your ass with an uppercut and you didn't go nowhere? That sounds suspicious to me, man. I think Holyfield was on enhancements. You know what I'm saying? But being prepared, man, this motherfucker came in here, you rambling on about nothing. What the hell? I no rambling. I'm talking about being prepared, man. How's it about nothing when I'm telling you to prepare yourself for any challenge that comes your way? I'm talking about when Holyfield beat Tyson because he went into the ring prepared, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You know, with life, you gotta have a game plan, man. You feel me? With life, you gotta have a game plan. That's the only way to win at life, man. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win at life if you don't have a game plan. You know, that's why motherfuckers go to school, bro. They become doctors and lawyers, you know, and in the process to preparing themselves. They studying medicine and shit. They studying the law, you know. They studying the law. They studying medicine. They studying all kinds of stuff, bro. So they can prepare themselves so that way, when they make it to law school, they're well prepared. You feel what I'm saying? You know. You can't go in there in law school thinking you know everything. Nah, you gotta learn and prepare yourself. Learn all you can, prep, taking notes and stuff, you know, being well prepared, man. A lot of guys, they losing in this dating market. Why? Because they're not prepared. They ain't put enough time and effort in chasing the bag or nothing like that, man. They just, motherfuckers just not prepared. And they don't want to prepare. You know, they rather jerk off to porn and play video games all day long. Matter of fact, I was playing video games just now on my phone, but I gotta go fly this sign, man. I can't, you feel me? I can't play video games all day long. You feel what I'm saying? You know, that's what we got to do, man, as men. Because other men, they're preparing, bro. Why you think everything is so goddamn hard? Because they got dudes out here that are prepared. They ready to have children. They ready to take you on in the dating scene. And the thing about it, bro, you got to prepare yourself, nobody else. Nobody's going to come and save you either, you know? Nobody's gonna prep it for you. You feel me? Nah, you gotta do it all yourself. Men don't get no leg up, bro. Women do. Children do. Not men. They don't get a leg up. That's one thing I learned. My father never got a leg up. As long as he was living, never got a leg up, man. Until the last minute, really. See what I'm saying? I think he had his own place in his 50s. Finally, after all them years of struggling, he finally got his own place. But it took forever. They'll drag their feet when it comes to a man. But to a woman, they'll get her some housing real quick. Especially if she got kids. You know what I'm saying? So, preparation is everything, fellas. If you're not prepared for this thing called life, you're not gonna win. Simple as that, bro. I just made some prime examples of how you prepare yourself. It's just, you know, study whatever you doing, study it to the T, bro. Study that shit. It's like music. You ain't gonna make no hit if you don't study the art of music, man. That's one thing I learned now that I think about it, now that I'm older, I realized that I was very unprepared for everything. And I was trying to do everything myself in the studio, which is a big, dumb, stupid dodo move. But now I'm a lot more humble and older now and wiser. So now I see like, God damn, I could have been a millionaire. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna get back into music. Once I get a bag, get back into music and do everything right this time around. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to fucking do everything yourself in the studio. Buy beats, don't make them. Fuck making beats. There's beat makers all around you. Get some beats from them. There's good talent all around you. Work with the talent. You know, have about 10 or 15 beats ready. Chopped and screwed, you know. Broken down into 3 verses and 3 hooks. You know what I'm saying? Create your own destiny, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody take your destiny into their hands and shit. Like, nope. No, I run my life. Nobody runs it for me. You feel me? But anyway, I gotta fly this son. You guys have a good day, man. Just want to drop that quick jewel. And I'm out. Peace.